you guys have really been hitting the gym and been really concentrating on performance and what it can do for you. And then, Chad, I know that you are an expert on human performance and working out and really building the body. So maybe you could tell us, in your experience, as someone who really understands what supplements do in their body, what has MMF done for you?
The biggest thing that I've seen is the help with my immune system. I used to get sick when I, 2 or 3 times a year at least. Being in and out of the gym, you're always getting into germs, and there's germs floating around. Everybody's touching all the equipment, so I was always catching the cold 2 or 3 times a year. And since me and Angela have been together the last 8, 9 months, I haven't been sick one time.
And so just so you guys know and understand what we're talking about, Chad here is a championship bodybuilder. This is an individual who spends a lot of time in the gym, and like he's saying, the gym, it's a cesspool almost, right? I mean, there's germs everywhere. And for you to be able to not be sick allows you to work that much harder, right?
Right. And as far as like my recovery time in the gym has been unbelievable. In 2009, like Noah was saying, I was number 4th in the world in natural bodybuilding in Australia. Won Mr. Utah twice, natural bodybuilding.
That's amazing.
So,
let's give him a hand.
Now, today, I'm 30, I was 35 years old at that time, 34, 35 years old when I was competing, and I was winning all these competitions. I didn't lose until I got to Australia, where I took 4th in the world. Now, today, I would, and Angela can vouch for me, I would consider myself actually in better shape today than I was back then. I'm stronger. I recover faster. My recovery time has been cut in half. So when I go to the gym and I work out, I used to be sore for a day, 2 days. Nowadays, I'm sore for maybe 8 hours, and my recovery that's it. I'm ready to go again. So that's what it's done for me. Also, I don't take any multivitamins anymore. My deal now is just the MMF and protein, and that's it.
See, and imagine that. We might not all be killing ourselves in the gym, pushing our bodies to the limits, but I think any of us has had a situation where recovering faster from some sort of strenuous activity, and maybe it's the mental stress and emotional stress that happens in our life. Maybe it is from some physical activity. Maybe it's from some sort of sickness or injury, but being able to recover faster is certainly, I think, something that all of us are interested in, and MMF can certainly help you do that. Chad, what do you think is the number one thing people need to understand about MMF, in your opinion, in your experience?
In my opinion with MMF is recovery, and number one would be my immune system. I mean, I haven't been sick like Angela talks about. I used to be, get sick all the time, and so that was one of my worries, is when am I going to catch the next cold from the gym? And so I would say those 2 things. Recovery probably being the most important out of the 2, because I do not get sore. I mean, like I said before, I'm sore for maybe 4 to 8 hours the next day, and that's it. I mean, so when I say also that I feel like I'm in better shape at 40 years old than I was at 35, I'm not lying about that. I lift more, I lift heavier, I lift longer today than I ever did when I was 35. So everything is going up. I don't feel like I'm aging.
You haven't peaked yet, my friend.
I haven't peaked
Keep
yet.
going. That's awesome. That's awesome.
You asked a question earlier about why should everyone take it. If you start taking the right proper micronutrients at a younger age in an active lifestyle, you're going to be much better off when you're at middle age or beyond. And I think that makes it very, very exciting. So the fact that Chad's recovery time from his weightlifting and his heavy gym work was cut in half, that doesn't surprise me at all. We've seen it in triathletes, and we've seen it in others. This is a formulation that can be taken literally from a relatively young age on.